The video card is one of the essential components of a personal computer. The purpose is to convert the display information required by the computer system to drive the display and provide a progressive or interlaced signal to the display to control the correct display of the display, which is to connect the display and the personal computer. An essential component of the motherboard is one of the important devices for human-machine dialogue. The graphics card is responsible for rendering the image to the display, which is accomplished by converting the data into a signal that the display can understand. The better your graphics card, the better the image, and the smoother it will be. This is naturally very important for gamers and video editors. The graphics card is plugged into the expansion slot on the motherboard. Now it is usually a CE slot, and there are slots such as AG, C, ISA, etc. It is mainly responsible for converting the display signal sent by the host to the display into a general electrical signal so that the display can understand what the personal computer is doing. The main chip of the graphics card is called video chipset, also called GPU or VPU, graphics processor or visual processor, which is the main processing unit of the graphics card. There is also a memory similar to computer memory on the graphics card, called display memory, referred to as video memory. The old graphics cards were just pure graphics cards, which only played the role of signal conversion. Currently, we generally use graphics cards with 3D graphics and graphics acceleration, so it is also called graphics accelerator card or 3D accelerator card. The earliest graphics card on the PC was the TUNA, and the second accelerator card on the 5150 personal computer that IBM introduced in 1981. The graphics card usually consists of the bus interface, PCB board, display chip, memory, RAM DAC, VGA BIOS, VGA function pin, D sub-socket, and other peripheral components. Most of the current graphics cards also have VGA, DV display interface or DVI interface, and S-video terminal and display port interface. Integrated graphics. This kind of graphics card is generally the graphics card that comes with the motherboard. This type of graphics card features low cost and low price. The price of a motherboard with an integrated graphics card is between $50 to $90. The effect of the built-in graphics display in general, and the computer screen does not show up subtly. Specifically, the details of the screen are not displayed. On the other hand, this kind of graphics card takes up the system's memory during operation, which will slow down the system's running speed and temporary file storage speed. When you open more windows, there will be a phenomenon of stagnation or even crash. Standalone graphics. Discrete graphics card uses its memory during the running, so the computer does not affect the running speed of the machine itself. And the display screen of the graphics card is more delicate. The color is more beautiful than integrated graphics. The only drawback of this kind of graphics card is that the price is relatively high. The average discrete graphics card should be more than $60, and an excellent independent graphics card should be several $100s or even higher. Most people use modern computers for standard tasks, such as surfing the internet, creating documents, or watching movies. For users who branch to the game or video editing, a separate graphics card is usually required to speed up image processing time. Without this, users may find their games lag or jitter at critical points. Professional cards often need to do targeted design card with better software support. Professional card is bought to run application software, to 3D modeling, rendering application as an example. A lot of professional software is based on op-uncle development, model display mode and game application is very different, and there are obvious differences in interactive operation. Professional graphics card needs to be specially optimized for this, in order to render correctly and quickly. It's not just a matter of performance. Sometimes it's even worse. Professional graphics cards are required to support the functions of various professional software and hardware. Professional card driver completely for all optical function is optimized. At the same time, in view of the different application of special use special solutions, such as inside the driver to provide a variety of major software optimization settings, providing specialized drivers such as a series of NVIDIA Quadro professional graphics with Fluid Drive Maxstream, PowerDraft and QuadraView, etc. Quadro is equipped with advanced functions such as super functional GPU, high-capacity memory, multi-channel 5K display output, and VR environment, which is specially designed to accelerate the speed of various professional workflow. Quadro offers a number of advantages when used in your system's stable drivers with predictable and optimized frequency, ISP certification for more than 100 professional applications, and utilities that help IT management, to name a few. Professional card is productivity tools. Users to spend money to buy a professional card is used to produce the benefits that the investment of 10,000 could eventually buy is 100,000 or even 1 million output, but also the most expensive still not professional application card. Professional software is Big Head, AutoCAD, Maya software licensing fees will be a few $1,000s. The price of the premium version can even professional card 5 to 10 times. High-end consumer graphics cards are usually priced at $599,799. Domestic high-end single-core cartoon often expensive to 50,006,000 yuan, but the price of the same level of professional cards may be 510 times that of consumer graphics cards. $4,000 or $5,000 to buy a professional card is not uncommon. Now professional card at the beginning of the design will be considering these problems, such as data must support fault-tolerant EC check function, is now a new generation of GPU chip implement EC support, but the NVIDIA Tesla K1019 stated accelerator card on the EC on the external GDDR5 memory, but to open this function takes up 12.5 of the memory, it will reduce the memory capacity effectively. Although professional card with game card on architecture is the same, but professional card in order to meet the requirements of different markets often do different design. For more output screen will need to be equipped with multiple interfaces, such as AMP for digital display market Fire ePro W600 professional card is equipped with 6 mini DP interface. Medical market oriented Fire ePro W5000V is equipped with 2 linked V interface. This is for special applications. In addition, the Fire ePro S-Series acceleration card is oriented to general computing, even video output interface can be saved, and the HPC system mainly uses external heat dissipation, so Fire ePro S9150 such a computing card 1 no video interface 2 no heat dissipation fan, so even if the card is cheaper, consumer level users will not choose. Professional card application examples state grid dispatching center 3D modeling and rendering applications that you might not have seen on your own, but this time we're going to do something new. Professional graphics cards are required to support the functions of various professional software and hardware. Professional card driver completely for all optical function is optimized. At the same time, in view of the different application of special use special solutions, such as inside the driver to provide a variety of major software optimization settings, providing specialized drivers such as a series of NVIDIA Quadro professional graphics with Fluid Drive Maxstream, PowerDraft and QuadraView.
NVIDIA GPUs power millions of desktops, laptops, workstations, and supercomputers around the world, accelerating compute-intensive tasks for consumers, professionals, scientists, and researchers. CUDA, Compute Unified Device Architecture, is a computing platform introduced by graphics card manufacturer NVIDIA. CUDA-ATM is a general-purpose parallel computing architecture introduced by NVIDIA with CUDA. The GPU can be easily used for general-purpose computing, somewhat like numerical calculations in the CPU, etc. This architecture enables the GPU to solve complex computational problems. It includes the CUDA instruction set architecture, ISA, and the parallel computing engine inside the GPU. Before CUDA, the GPU is generally only used for graphics rendering, such as through OpenGL, DirectX. Developers can perform parallel programming by calling CUDA's API for high-performance computing purposes. The first GPUs were designed as graphics accelerators, becoming more programmable in the 1990s, and finally introduced NVIDIA's first GPU in 1999. Researchers and scientists are quickly beginning to apply the GPU's outstanding floating-point performance to general-purpose computing. In 2003, a research team led by Ian Buck announced Brook, the first widely used programming model to extend the C language with data parallelism. Ian Buck later joined NVIDIA and led CUDA in 2006. The world's first GPU general-purpose computing solution.
I am a visionary, exploring a universe of data to sharpen our view of the most distant galaxies. Instead studying black holes to help prove Einstein's theory of gravitational waves. I am a healer, giving doctors the power to turn mountains of data into life-saving breakthroughs. Identifying diseases like leukemia from a simple drop of blood, even in our own homes, and finding new ways to bring cures to market faster. I am a protector, keeping our oceans safe from invasive species, and helping our crops flourish while minimizing pesticides. I am a helper, assisting customers in stores and the disabled in their homes. I am a navigator, mapping our world 1 millimeter at a time, and making even the largest self-driving vehicles safer for the long haul. I am a creator, learning to paint from the masters and applying their styles to create original works of art. I am a teacher, analyzing 500,000 player moves every game to identify strengths and weaknesses, and a learner, discovering new strategies from complex games. I am even the composer of the music you're hearing. I am AI, brought to life by NVIDIA, deep learning, and brilliant minds everywhere.